All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, it's another installment of the International Series, and we've got a good one on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready! Black 15! 53! Mike 53! Come on! You better bring it!
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
3rd and 6.
Set! 390! 53, Mike. Tackles.
From the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. This is caught. It's a gain of 35.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally,
and that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that.
Without a doubt, that's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. The pitch back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit him so well. Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright. And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January. And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yellow. 27. Got nothing yet.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, and it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin.
And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. Shelling through the defense. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jerry Tillery gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
All right, block 15, red. Check it back.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Rivers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chiefs will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes now to throw. Got an open man. It's Pringle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He wants it all for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the 1st half is winding down. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And now it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Gordon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Now Gordon on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game. Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Throwing Rivers. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Alex Okafor coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's going to be caught. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. From the 29, Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Phillip Rivers, no stranger to 4th quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's complete. It's Gordon. The 3rd down run gets him nothing. And they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Got some room at the 30. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mahomes firing complete and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Mahomes going to throw it here. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Mahomes to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. This is Gordon. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Rivers to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Rivers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So 190, 390, keep it skinny. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bryant has it.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First and 10 at the
380. 53, Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Now Rivers. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise.